Clovers. Thank you, Chris Saxon. Good luck. Let's begin. We've waited long enough. All right. Good luck, everybody. I show all the cards. I don't talk about the base, but I'll show them so you know everything we pulled in this bad boy. All right. May the odds be ever in your favor. We're starting off with a Lion. Tesla for Detroit. Cameron Hayward for Pittsburgh. Abdul Carter on the green notoriety. Yes, Dusty. Cam Miller for the Raiders. Elway for Denver. CJ on the Touchdown Masters. Got you, Charlie. What's going on with this pack? This is a funky pack. All right, we gotta open the other side. What's going on down there? Weird pack. All right, we got Hunter for the Rams. The oranges are always backwards now. We got TJ Watt on the orange. Epic Performers going to Pittsburgh. Sanders for Cleveland. I love those oranges. Oranges are good. We like it. We got Smith for the Jets on the free. Jamar Chase, Epic Performers. No, Stinky. You're going to get muted. What are you doing? Cole Kmet on the silver for Chicago. Ashton on the notoriety for the Raiders. Kid Reporter. We got Pierce for the Falcons. Justin Jefferson on the Mosaic. Jared Verse on the Bang for the Rams. And we are one blaster in. All right. Any predictions on our hits today? I will say the autos that we have been getting out of these cases have been not superstars. So I'm not expecting much in terms of the auto, but we'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us today. Oh, I think this is our Genesis. Good luck, everybody. We got Mitchell Evans for Carolina. Wes Welker on the Mosaic. All right, what do we got? Darnell Mooney going to the Falcons. The Falcons hit yesterday on the honeycomb. Falcons hit again. Darnell Mooney for the Falcons. And that was Bill. There you go, Bill. Falcons just keep on doing their thing. That's what they do. There you go, Bill. Congrats. Stinky. I saw your comment, Stinky. We got Van Ginkel on the Bang for the Vikings. Sanders. Puka on the Touchdown Masters. Justin Jefferson on the orange Elevate. See if this looks good, doesn't it? Orange is so good. Ashton for the Raiders. Yeah, if they were numbered, it would be perfection on those oranges. Martinez for Seattle. Easy for the Cowboys. Carter on the notoriety. Well, that's the thing on the Genesis and the honeycomb. Everybody can hit. Thurman Thomas for Miami. Egbuka on the Elevate. We like that. Fannin for Cleveland. George Kittle. We got Puka on the touchdown masters. I think that for a second time. We'll go for the trifecta on that. All right, 2 down. 1 hit so far. Empty box. We got Quinn Ewers for Miami. Is that? We got another Genesis. That's another Genesis. All right, we'll take it. Good luck, guys. We got another Genesis here. Martinez this time going to the Seahawks. Bonus Genesis. All right. Seattle is Regina. All right. Bonus Genesis. Sometimes you get lucky. We got Wester for Baltimore. Jackson Dart on the notoriety. We got Herbie on the Mosaic. Ty Felton Elevate for the Vikings. Jimmy Horn Jr. for Carolina. Jadon Blue for Dallas on the Mosaic. Jordan Love, Touchdown Masters. Kid Reporter. Easy for the Cowboys. Jackson Dart on the Mosaic. We approve. Puka on the Epic Performers with a Kid Reporter. There's our first Tet for Carolina as well. Scorton for Carolina. Golden Tate for Detroit. Jalen Hurts on the green notoriety. All right. Familiar, we got Darnell Mooney and Martinez for Seattle on the Genesis. We got a bonus Genesis. Usually you only get 1 per case. Tyler Shuck for the Saints. We got Chris Jones on the bang for KC. Hairston for Buffalo. Calvin Johnson for Detroit. Kittle on the Touchdown Masters. We got Travion going to New England. Andre Reed for Buffalo. Terrell Owens, Epic Performers. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. We got Greg Rousseau for Buffalo on the bang. Milrow on the orange notoriety. We approve. We approve. Cam Ward showing up for the Titans. CJ Stroud notoriety. We got Garrett Wilson on the Mosaic for the Jets. Jamar Chase Elevate. Sanders again. Gonna get all the Sanders. Empty box. We got Trey Harris for the Chargers. Josh Downs on the Mosaic. Matthew Golden Elevate for Green Bay. Luther Burden for the Bears. Sam Darnold Notoriety. Kid Reporter. And base. Derwin James on the Bang for the Chargers. Peyton Manning on the Orange Epic Performers for Indy. We got Colston Loveland on the green. We approve. We approve. Caleb on the Touchdown Masters. Another Loveland. We take those. I mean, it is Darnell Mooney. That's more of a PC thing than a get-rich type of card. We got Trevor Etienne for Carolina. Ayamanor for the Titans. We got Peppers on the Epic Performers for Carolina. Well, Williams for Detroit. We got Isaiah Likely for Baltimore on the silver. Puka. That's right. Mooney's mother. She's collecting them all. Maybe that's why they gave us a bonus one. You can have two. We'll give you two. We got Romeo Dobbs on the Mosaic for Green Bay. Puka on the Elevate. That's true. Yeah, it's not like you went crazy to get the Falcons in this. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. Oh, that's a beautiful Egbuka. I love that one. On the Elevate. Scattaboo for the Giants. Riley Leonard. Kyle McCord for the Eagles. BTJ Touchdown Masters. We got Lambjack Epic Performers. Joe Burrow on the Orange Touchdown Masters. Jackson Dart for the Giants. Ty Felton for the Vikings. Jordan Addison for the Vikings. We got Ricky White for Seattle. Bryce Young for Carolina. Hampton on the Notoriety for the Chargers. Kid Reporter. Keep looking up here. Empty box. We got Sampson for Cleveland. Quinnen Williams for the Jets. Egbuka notoriety. Jalen Royals for KC. Micah on the bang for the Cowboys. Kid reporter. RJ Harvey for Denver. We got Justin Jefferson. I can get him off of there. On the Touchdown Masters orange for the Vikings. Jordan James for the 49ers. Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins on the Mosaic. Pat Bryant Elevate for Denver. We got Harmon for Pittsburgh. Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. Devontae Elevate for the Rams. Mullings for the Titans. Lambjack Touchdown Masters. Let's go that way. Seems like we're due for something to hit here soon. Empty box. Cam Ward again. Kittle on the Touchdown Masters. Hairston on the Mosaic for Buffalo. Jaden Daniels on the Touchdown Masters. Jimmy Horn Jr. for Carolina. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Terrell Owens Epic Performers. Kid Reporter. There's a Dylan Gabriel for Cleveland. We got Horton for Seattle. Sherwood on the England games. CJ Stroud Notoriety. Tyler Warren for Indy. Travis Hunter on the silver. I like that. We like that, Jags. Zach Bond. We got Jamar Chase on the Elevate. Chris Jones on the Orange Bang. Going to KC. All right, let's see here. Which way do we go? Let's work our way up there. There's no wrong way to go here, right? Empty box. All right. We got Judkins for Cleveland. Calvin Johnson Touchdown Masters. We got Matthew Golden for Green Bay. Marshall Faulk Epic Performers. Hey, thanks for the rose. Appreciate that. Gibbs on the Touchdown Masters for the Lions. CJ Stroud on the Orange Notoriety. Looks good. Sanders again for Cleveland. Throw CJ out here. We got Hunter for the Rams. Tracy on the Germany games. Sherwood on the England games. All the games. Easy for the boys again. Disley for the Chargers. Loveland on the notoriety. Hollywood for KC. Luther Burden on the Elevate for the Bears. All right. Way back. Empty box. We got Cade Otton for Tampa Bay. CeeDee Lamb on the Elevate. Oh, nice NFL. Yeah, I think they numbered the base cards, but not the inserts. Aaron Jones for the Vikings. Brock Bowers, touchdown masters. Mullings for the Titans. Tyler Nubin. Cam Ward on the Mosaic. We approve. We approve of that. Booker for the Cowboys. Malik on the Epic Performers. George Kittle on the Orange Touchdown Masters for the 49ers. Ashton for the Raiders. We got Jalen Lane for Washington. Justin Jefferson on the notoriety. Ferguson for the Rams. That's our first Ferguson. Jamar Chase on the Elevate for the Bengals. And we are officially halfway through this. In fact, we'll throw out these other boxes right now. Chilling around here. All right. Halfway there. All right. Good luck in the second half, guys. We still should have Honeycomb Auto and the big case hit to come in this half. We got Kenneth Grant for Miami, James Conner for Arizona, Milroe for Seattle. Xavier Worthy for KC. Newsom on the Epic Performers. we got more to go. Tet for Carolina. Altoon for the Jets. Travis Hunter notoriety. That would be funny. We got a micro mosaic Darnell Mooney. We didn't know Mooney was on the checklist, but he's there. Hairston for Buffalo. Calvin Johnson on the silver. There you go, Lion Hunter. Brian Burns on the bang for the Giants. Judkins for the Browns. Very nice, Noah. Henderson for New England. Amon-Ra on the Elevate. Ty Felton on the Orange Elevate for the Vikings. We got Spurrier for the 49ers. Terrell Owens for the 49ers. All right. We still got those hits to come. They can't hide forever. Empty box. We got Ricky Pearsall. Ty Felton on the Elevate. Quinn Ewers for Miami. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Masters. Wester for Baltimore. We got Peyton Manning on the Epic Performers. Fitzgerald on the Orange Epic Performers going to Arizona. We like that. Mason Taylor for the Jets. Bucky Irving on the Mosaic for Tampa Bay. Kid Reporter. Travion. Just chilling back there. Eloy, you don't find numbered cards in Mosaic blasters. Ferguson for the Rams on the green. Brock Bowers, green notoriety. Maybe the hobby. Maybe the hobby blasters. I guess I can't speak for those. Stewart for the Bengals. RJ Harvey on the green for Denver. Dart notoriety for the Giants. All right, we got 8 to go, and we still have an auto, honeycomb, and case hit to find. I was going to say the orange, the base get numbered, but I've never seen a base in these blasters. It's always an insert. Shockey for Carolina. Jaden Daniels, Epic Performers. Cam Ward for the Titans. I'd be happy to see one, though, but I have yet to discover one in all the cases we've opened. Campbell for the Eagles. There you go, Chris Saxon. Jacoby Myers for the Raiders. Cam Ward notoriety. Yeah, it'd be nice if they had at least one of those per case, because I have not been getting those. Simmons for KC. We got Derwin James on the bang for the Chargers. Derrick Henry on the orange notoriety going to Baltimore. Chamiri for the Titans. Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Titans pack. I know. Well, we still got a good ways to go yet. Arroyo for... We got our honeycomb is incoming. Arroyo for Seattle. Devontae on the Elevate. Good luck, guys. It's a rookie. Wester, it's going to Baltimore with that big old helmet. Baltimore. Who had Baltimore today? I can't tell you that much about old Wester. Lemon. There you go, Lemon. Honeycomb. Honeycomb time. Loveland on the Mosaic for Chicago. We approve. Jaden Daniels, Epic Performers. Tyler for the Saints. got 7 to go. And our big case hit is still chilling out there. Empty box. Yeah, not too shabby, Dusty. You're doing all right. Hawes for Buffalo. We got Demario Davis for the Saints. Burrow on the Touchdown Masters. Scorton for Carolina. Milrow for Seattle. TJ Watt on the Epic Performers. AJ Brown on the Elevate. We got Jamar Chase on the Orange Elevate. It's just perfection on the colors. Perfection. Lion Hunter. We got a silver Calvin Johnson. Lion Hunter. I do recall that. And a Tesla. Jack Beck for the Raiders. Kyle Hamilton on the Bang. And possibly an Amon-Ra Micro Mosaic. It's still possible in this. Troy Franklin for Denver. There's a Gibbs for you, Lion Hunter on the Mosaic. We got Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh. Williams for the 49ers. Joe Mixon on the silver for Houston. There's a Tet on the Elevate for Carolina. All right, we got 6 to go. And we still have a case hit to find. And an auto. We have not seen the auto yet either. Although, if previous cases are any indication, the auto has not been a huge thing to write home about. But we'll see. We'll see if today's different. Schwezinger for the Browns. We got Geno for the Bengals. Jaden Touchdown Masters. Kid Reporter. We got Zabel. We got Ford for Cleveland. Saquon on the Epic Performers. Brett Favre Hall of Fame. Brock Bowers Notoriety. We got Higgins for Houston. James Conner for Arizona. Cooper DeJean on the Orange Bang. Going to the Eagles. Tootin for the Jags. A.J. Brown, Elevate. We got Josie Jewell for Carolina on the silver. Kittle, Touchdown Masters. And then there were 5. This is definitely the longest it's taken us to discover the big case hit. Usually comes out early. Empty box. Helm for the Titans. Jordan Love for Green Bay. Scattaboo. Richard Seymour for New England. Dan Fouts, Touchdown Masters. got Kyle McCord for the Eagles. Puka on the Epic Performers. Terrell Owens on the Orange Epic Performers going to the 49ers. Egbuka for Tampa Bay. Ooh. This must be a visionary. It's so rare we get the visionary. It's got to be a visionary. Good luck, guys. Got to be a visionary. Drake May on the notoriety. Dak Prescott on the visionary going to the Cowboys. It's been a while since we pulled one of these things. Those are wild looking. Going to Dallas. JCD. There you go, JCD. Dak Prescott on the visionary. It's the dream case you've all been waiting for. Congrats, JCD. Iamanor for the Titans. We got Lad McConkey Mosaic. Terrell Davis on the Epic Performers. Jackson Dart. Stuff that is a case hit. Pat Bryant for Denver. Bobby Wagner on the bang. That is most likely Dusty, unless they throw in an extra one like they did with the Genesis, which I've seen them do, but I don't know. We got an extra Genesis, so I find it unlikely they will be adding in an extra big case hit. But you don't know. Harmon for Pittsburgh. Fitzgerald on the Epic Performers. We got Horton for Seattle. Wes Chandler for the Saints on the silver. Patrick Willis for the 49ers. $24. Is that cash? Travion on the Mosaic, we approve. Jordan Love, Touchdown Masters. Abdul Carter for the Giants. Yeah, definitely it would help if those Cowboys could win some games. I don't know. I'd have the same feeling if we got a Goff. Tyler Shuck. Fitzgerald on the Epic Performers. C.D. Lamb on the Orange Notoriety for Dallas as well. Thornton for the Raiders. We got Jalen Lane for Washington. Saquon on the Epic Performers. Giddens for Indy. Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Tyler Warren for Indy. And 3 to go. Now we still should have an auto chilling out there. But I am leery. I am leery of the auto. Yeah, it's not the most eye-popping case for sure. Prather for Buffalo. Michael Irvin on the Mosaic for the Cowboys. Gibbs, Touchdown Masters. Travis Hunter for the Jags. Egbuka, we like that on the green. Terrell Davis, Epic Performers. Matthew Golden for Green Bay. Ollie Gordon for the Dolphins. Wes Welker for the Chargers. It's a nice Cam Ward on the green notoriety. Yeah, I'd like to think this would be the kind of case they would put another case hit in, but I'd be shocked if we got another one with an extra Genesis in there. I've never seen them add 2 extra hits, but they could. Sanders on the notoriety. We got Jackson Dart on the orange notoriety. We approve of that. For sure. John Panini. Panini going out with a bang. That's what they're doing. Going out with a bang. We got Mr. Rourke. Jalen Warren for Pittsburgh. Tet again for Carolina. Rourke on the silver. It just gets better and better with the halo. That's an eBay 101 right there. Benito on the bang for Denver. And then there were 2. Empty box. See, this is why I add in to help people out. This is the kind of case that defines that. Milrow for Seattle. Patrick Queen on the bang. Kid Reporter. We got Cam Ward again for Tennessee. I love those oranges. They are my favorites. DK on the silver. Yes, this is best. Sanders on the green notoriety. We approve. We got Pat Bryant for Denver. Oh, I'm thinking that was our auto. Jimmy Horn on the Mosaic for Carolina. Kyle Williams notoriety. Freeney for Indy. Irvin on the Touchdown Masters. Lambert Smith for the Chargers. Xavier Legette, Amon-Ra on the orange Elevate. We approve of that, Line Hunter. We approve of that. Mumfield for the Rams. Terrell Owens, Hall of Fame. Tesla on the Elevate. Okay. All right, we should have an auto in this next one. I don't think we've seen an auto. I'm sure it is going to blow our minds when we see it too. Empty box. I'll do a recap after this. And like I said, I always add in to help people out. And there could be a team or two that needs some help today. Josh Jacobs for Green Bay. Justin Jefferson on the Elevate. Achan for the Dolphins. Derrick Henry notoriety. We got Woody Marks for Houston. Cooper DeJean on the bang. Jordan Love on the orange Touchdown Masters going to Green Bay. Travis Hunter for the Jags. Lambert Smith on the green. This has got to be our auto right here. It's not. Where's the auto at? Larry Fitzgerald, Epic Performers Mosaic. It's going to be in the last pack. What's going on here? Kyle Williams, Matt Stafford notoriety, Kid Reporter. All right, there's our auto. Mason Graham. Boswell on the Mosaic, and Phil Maffa for the Cowboys. Cowboys strike again with Jack Beck for the Raiders. Kersaxon. It's like you can see my face right now. It's like you can see my face. Right. All right, let me do a recap, guys. I definitely got your backs if this wasn't your day. We had Maffa on the auto for Dallas. Amon-Ra on the orange Elevate. We had Jackson Dart on the orange Notoriety. Cam Ward on the green. Travion Mosaic. Jamar Chase on the orange. Loveland on the Mosaic. Derrick Henry, orange Notoriety. Cam Ward, Mosaic. CJ on the orange. Travis Hunter, silver. Egbuka on the Elevate. Loveland on the green. Peyton orange, Epic. Milrow on the orange. Jackson Dart, Mosaic. Justin Jefferson. We had Mooney on the first Genesis. TJ. Dak Prescott on the Visionary case hit. Bang. Wester for Baltimore on the Honeycomb, and Martinez for Seattle on the other Genesis.